I was promised some hack and slash fun. I hope I got it. Hey guys, welcome to Noob Review. I am the Real Bubba Hotep, and today we are reviewing Diablo IV. Do I have what it takes to face the forces of evil, or should I avoid the darkness altogether and stay home with a nightlight? Released worldwide on June 5th, 2023, Diablo IV is an action role-playing game developed and published by Blizzard Entertainment. It's the fourth main entry in the legendary Diablo series, a franchise that helped define the hack and slash genre for nearly 3 decades. Set in the grim gothic world of Sanctuary, the story follows the return of Lilith, daughter of Mephisto and mother of Sanctuary. Her resurrection unleashes a new wave of chaos, drawing heroes from across the land to battle the spreading corruption of hell. Diablo IV blends classic dungeon-crawling gameplay with modern open-world exploration. Players roam 5 vast interconnected regions, from the icy peaks of the Fractured Peaks to the deserts of Khagistan, battling hordes of demons, uncovering hidden dungeons, and completing dynamic world events. You can play solo or online with up to 4 players, forming parties to take on world bosses and endgame raids. The game's shared world system means players encounter others naturally, without the need for lobbies or matchmaking screens. There are 5 playable classes: the Barbarian, a powerhouse of melee strength; the Druid, master of nature and shapeshifting; the Rogue, agile and deadly; the Sorcerer, wielder of elemental magic; and the Necromancer, summoning the dead to fight for them. At its core, Diablo IV is about character progression and loot, building powerful gear sets, customizing abilities through an expansive skill tree, and pushing deeper into nightmare dungeons and endgame challenges. The tone is dark, brutal, and mature, a deliberate return to the series' horror roots. With stunning visuals powered by the new engine and a haunting original score, Diablo IV captures both the despair and the thrill of battling evil itself. But how hard is it for a noob player? We'll let you know. Alright, little disclaimer on this one, guys. I'm probably going to sound biased in this review because I love games like this. First of all, I love the top-down aspect of it. I can see the entire world, I can see everything that's coming at me, and I can enjoy how the game looks instead of zooming around me 360 degrees really quick, not getting a chance to see how everything looks because I'm so worried about seeing if any enemies are coming at me from behind me, from on the sides of me. But I'm going to start out with the characters of this game. First, you get the 5 types of characters. You can buy an extension pack where you can get the 6th character of Spiritborn, so you have that going for you as well. I usually go for the Druid or the Barbarian because I love the melee, but you can have the blasters or the shooters, whatever you want to call it. And the great thing about this is a friend that plays this a lot more than me told me that the different seasons really require different types of characters. You don't just get stuck in a rut of playing your favorite one. You can have Druid, for example, and do fantastic in one season, but the very next season, Druid does so horrible you have no choice but to try a different type of character. I love that because you get an all-around feel and you really get your money's worth for this game. Now, going past the types of character, the customization is fantastic. You can spend an hour alone just trying to figure out how you want your character to look. There's so many different combinations. You never get bored just on the character alone. The second thing I want to talk about in Diablo IV are the controls. And it's not just really Diablo IV, it's every game in general. Now, for a new player like me, the controls are what makes or breaks the game. I have a hard time remembering what does what, and when I get into the heat of battle or in the middle of things where the action gets heavy, if I forget what does what and my brain goes blank, I exit out, I set it down, and I never play it again. You don't have to worry about that with Diablo IV. I use mouse and keyboard, and it's pretty much point and click the entire time. Left mouse button, right mouse button, the keyboard, 1, 2, 3, Q, R, A, Z. But at the bottom of the screen, it reminds you, it shows you what the Q button does, what button you need to push to be able to call on your horse and be able to put it away, or the map button, toggle button, the space button, what that does. Everything is right there to remind you. So if you get a little bit lost and you get immersed in the game and can't remember because you're a new player and you're not used to it, you have a cheat guide by looking down at the bottom of the screen. Now, I'm not going to spend too much time on how this game looks, because for me, this game looks fantastic. I love the graphics. I love the overall look of this game, and I can't say too much bad about it. Nothing is really pixelated, and the story mode itself, the cutscenes, are just like watching a movie. I really enjoy seeing it. For me, what really hooked me is the overall game itself. It's very, very easy to play. Like I said, the controls are very easy to remember. And if you get lost, you have that little bit of a cheat when you look underneath. You can level up your character fairly quickly. All of the different weapons and armor and gems that you can attach, it's just great. You get to go back and craft and sell and trash and put things in chests and put things in wardrobes. There is so much to do in this game. It's so full. And it always has an update. Every time I get on this game, I have to update it so it gets new and fresh things. The gameplay itself, I love it. I can't say anything bad about the gameplay style because it's just as fun by yourself as it is with your friends. Now, you can do a normal mode or a hardcore mode. I'm not a big fan of hardcore because once your character dies at the end, it dies and you have to start from the very beginning. To me, it makes me feel like all of that advancement that I made, I just lost it all and it's a waste of time. But it's very easy to level up. You're always finding the new weaponry to give you a tougher character. The single gameplay mode you can spend hours and hours and hours on. I really do recommend this game for new players, but for old players as well. So after saying all that, would I insert a coin for Diablo 4? And I tell you, yes, yes, 1,000 times, yes. I could go into detail and specifics as to why I love this game so much, from the gameplay to all of the missions and the side missions, from the way it looks, from all of the different interactions that you have with the bots and the regular characters and the different terrain, all the things that you can do. I could talk about it for a long time, but this channel is meant to tell you if it is new player friendly and enjoyable for a brand new player. And I will tell you, this is one of the easiest games that I have played to navigate. It is not easy in any sense of the word. When you get bombarded by tons of characters that are very powerful, you have a hard time fighting your way out of it. But as for the map, as for the gameplay, as for the ease of understanding the mission and what you need to do, it is very simple. It's not going to take you very long to figure it out. The controls have a cheat bar down at the bottom. It will remind you which buttons do which. The controls and the navigations are very easy. And I'm telling you, buying this game is definitely worth it. And that's my review for Diablo 4. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I always enjoy playing this game. I've had it for a while now, but I've held off on the reviews because I have so much to say about it. But what about you? Do you have this game? Have you played this game before? What do you think about it? Is it player friendly? Is it easy to control and navigate? Are the goals and the missions full? And is it worth the money? Or do you find the game simplistic and clunky and you just wouldn't waste your time? I'd really be interested in hearing from you. If you have a suggestion for a video game you'd like to see me review, you can leave it in the comments down below. If you don't want to do that, you can head over to my Discord, drop me a little message, and I will put your suggestion in the queue for you. And until next time, I hope you have a great day.